Tonight, we'd like to tell you the story of another kind of man.
Hello, I'm Johnny Cash.
Hello, I'm Johnny Cash.
Hello, I'm Johnny Cash.
Johnny Cash!
Hello, I'm Johnny Cash.
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 Hi, I'm John Cash.
Hello, I'm Johnny Cash.
Hello, I'm Johnny Cash.
Black.
Johnny Cash.
Why you never see bright colors on my back?
His story has been told, but what has not been told is his remarkable spiritual odyssey. It's the story of a man's faith that was tested many times, but endured, and finally glowed with a bright flame.
I'm just an old chuck of coal now, Lord, but I'm gonna be a diamond someday.
Through his voice and song, this music documentary brings to vibrant life the tumultuous rise and fall, and rise and fall and rise of one of the most striking musical lives ever in America.
Johnny Cash changed the face of country music. He changed the face of American music.
This original 90-minute narrated music documentary features over 15 great musical performances.
When I look beyond the sunset, all I can see is you and I.
Through never-before-aired film clips, family photographs, and remembrances, and through Cash's own words, we see a revealing look at Johnny Cash, the seeker of truth and faith.
It was almost 8 years ago that we renewed our total commitment to Jesus Christ. And I just wanted to say, in case anybody had any doubt, that I'm a Christian.
We explore his lifelong quest for a true faith that led him to the Holy Land, where he completed a lifelong goal, filming The Gospel Road, and returned to the Promised Land. We join Cash as he unites with the Reverend Billy Graham and joins the Graham Crusades to share his testimonies of faith.
I could never find peace of mind in drugs. I could never find it in alcohol or any other pleasures that the world have to offer. Peace of mind and peace with God only came through a commitment to Jesus Christ. I will ask him about his journeys, and he'll tell me about them all. One of these days we're going to sit down and talk to Paul.
We witness Johnny Cash, the novelist, as he devotes years to researching and writing the life of the Apostle Paul.
And many people are saying that it's the best book on the life of the Apostle Paul up until his conversion that they've ever read.
But perhaps the most powerful influence in Cash's spiritual life was his beloved June. The love of his life was also, in his own words, his guardian angel. We follow their incredible love story and how her strength became his guiding light through the early tumultuous years and on into their golden years. Witness the powerful impact of June's death in the final chapter of his life, and how this loss propelled him into the recording of his last album.
I remember, though, on the way home from her funeral, he looked at me and said, "John Carter, I've got to get in the studio." And I said, "Okay, let's go." And 4 days later, we were in the studio recording music.
Like Job in the Bible, a tragic figure Cash had long studied and identified with, he persevered despite his physical afflictions because of his enduring faith. His faith never left him.
Are you bitter?
Bitter?
Yeah, angry.
No.
I mean, you know, you're a young guy, you're only 70.
No, I'm not bitter. Why should I be bitter? I'm thrilled to death with life. Life is, the way God has given it to me, is just a platter, a golden platter. Life laid out there for me. It's been beautiful.
You have no anger at why did God do this to me?
Oh, no, no. I'm the last one that would be angry at God.
Johnny Cash lived and loved and sinned and repented on a larger-than-life scale throughout his whole life. In the end, he finally realized that his faith would carry him through.
Through his music and his spoken voice from throughout his career, we unveil the breadth and depth and scope of one of the most influential lives and musical journeys in American history.
Understand why
shine.